Using traditional methods to take attendance wastes time, makes viewing attendance records difficult, and leaves the records scattered. To solve this, our team created Hadir, a complete system that automates attendance taking using face recognition, enables easy access to attendance records, and keeps everything in one place. A camera routine snaps images of a classroom, then it uses face recognition to identify students and update their attendance in a database. Finally, students and instructors access the records through a website. Firstly, before implementing our software components, we needed a machine or a server to host our system. Now, to have full control over student data, we chose to buy and configure our own local server, and Raspberry Pi 4 was our choice. After implementing security measures and after setting up and configuring the needed environments, our server was ready to go and could be accessed globally using the domain name displayed. Next, we implemented the database. We started with conceptual design using an entity relationship diagram. We then moved on to logical design, where we defined all members, tables, and data types. Finally, we implemented the design on a MariaDB SQL server. Regarding the website, we started by creating a navigation flowchart for all the different pages that we want to include. We then drew sketches, mock-ups, and complete designs of how our system will look like and how it will operate.
After we finished the design of the website, we needed to implement this design. The implementation of the design was divided into front-end and back-end. For the front-end, we used standard HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We used the Bootstrap framework to make our website responsive to adapt to all screen sizes. After more than 3,000 lines of code, the front-end was finished. As for the back-end, we used the Python Flask framework. We made sure to protect the website from possible attacks like SQL injection, session hijacking, and many more. Finally, after more than 1,600 lines of code, the back-end and the whole system was implemented in both Arabic and English languages.
As for the camera routine, the routine starts by looking for active lectures in the database. If any active lectures are found, the server requests an image from the corresponding class camera. Then the faces in the received image are extracted and compared with the images of students who should be in the class. And attendance records are updating accordingly for detected students. For face detection and recognition, we use Python face recognition library. And to further enhance the accuracy of the system, a voting algorithm was implemented. The system records attendance of students only after 3 class images are taken and compared with each of students' 3 known images. If the student was matched at least 5 times out of 9, then he is regarded as an attendee.
To use Hadir, an institute admin must first choose a package from the homepage. He then enters his institute information and then registers. After paying fees, he will be able to log in. This is the main dashboard. An institute code is used later for user registration. A student register using the institute ID and have to upload 3 personal photos. Afterwards, registered user must be activated by the institute admin. After student and instructor are registered, the admin can add sections and classes. By clicking on section, the admin can schedule a lecture and add a student to the section.
Now that we have a scheduled lecture, student attendance will be recorded. Here we have a class that will start in half a minute. 2 students are currently in the class. After a minute, the first 2 students are recognized by the system. A new student arrives late to the class. He is now recognized by the system, but his attendance percentage is lower than the first 2 students. And another student comes late. He has even lower attendance percentage. We now reach the end of the class. Finally, the overall attendance can be checked from the main dashboard. Detailed attendance can be checked inside the section